UH Manoa has professors that really know their content. And it's not just the knowledge, it's extending that field expertise so that when you're lifting material out of a textbook, you can actually do it in a classroom. They're preparing you to be a teacher on your feet in the real classroom.
The instructors were incredible and passionate. You could just feel the energy, the passion for teaching, and them imparting their knowledge onto us, and us just inspired even more.
What I really appreciated about my instructors is they were all very, supportive, accessible, like by email if we had questions, really smart and inspiring just because they had all that personal experience in the teaching profession before becoming professors.
I picked the ESEE program because I knew it would make me like a well-rounded teacher. You got to see the gen ed aspect of teaching, and you got to see the SPED aspect of teaching. The program gives you a lot of implementation strategies, instructional strategies. So I just knew this program was the right choice for me because of how well-rounded I'd be when I graduate.
The ESE program is in a way great because, like Edwin was saying, you get prepped in general education and special education. You get the best of both worlds. The way that I look at it is when you go to a school, when you apply and you say, I have a dual certification in special education and elementary education, the administrator's eyes widen in a sense.
I picked the MEDT dual certification for general education, English, and special education because I think it really aligns with the opportunities I want to have for myself in either teaching in special education or general education. One of the things that was logistically really great was the hybrid type of instruction. So a lot of it was online because I was already in the classroom on Molokai and living here, obviously. I needed something that had an online component, but then there was also 3 weekends each semester where the cohort gathered at UH Manoa and worked in person with our instructors. And that was awesome because I have a couple of friendships, that have lasted from that cohort and made some really meaningful connections, I think, with both the cohort and the faculty.
We started out like in person with like orientation and kind of getting to know the professors and our classmates, which was awesome to be at UH Manoa on campus. That was super exciting for me. But yeah, just to be able to maintain our jobs at home on the Big Island and be able to like log into class, and they were in the evening. So super accommodating and convenient to be able to complete all the coursework like after we were done with work and on the weekends.
I picked the University of Hawaii at Manoa's post-baccalaureate program because of how it would fit into my life. In addition, UH was willing to pay me to go to school. So they would pay for the program if I agreed to work for the DOE for 3 years. So it was a very easy choice to make for me.
One of the things that I was told at the beginning of the program was that your cohort becomes your family. And I thought it was very strange, especially for the 6 of us that are in the MEDT program right now. We are all very different. We have some from the mainland, we have some from Maui, we have some from the Big Island, a lot of us here on Oahu. And they're my family. They are who I lean on. They are who I call when I'm having trouble with homework. They're there for me, and we're gonna be there for each other probably for the rest of our teaching careers.
And then the cohort that I was a part of, we became so close so fast and worked together, helped each other. And if one was struggling, it didn't feel good if you were doing well and they weren't. And so we all rallied together and helped each other out. And so every part of it was just amazing and a blessing.
I was given a Muse Mentor, which is a teacher who has spent many years teaching and now supports those of us who are emergency hires going through a teaching program and have already been hired as teachers. My Muse Mentor has been extremely supportive. She does everything from letting me vent to editing my papers. So it's been really, I love her.
The Muse Mentor that the University of Hawaii provided for me as being part of this program is a mentor who comes out to my class to observe me and to check on me to see if I need anything, any support, any guidance. We go over anything I'm dealing with in the classroom setting, and they help me to find the answers that I'm looking for, and they're there to help me in any way that I need and that they can provide. And they're professionals in the field, practitioners, and as well as instructors.
I guess what I would say to potential students is definitely embrace the challenge, because the more you work for it, the more growth you'll see in yourself. And there's such a wealth of knowledge with the faculty at College of Education, and they've done tremendous things to uplift special education in the state.
For people that are considering a midlife career change like I did, UH made it really easy for me. I was ready to go back to school. I was ready to really learn more about special education because I had already started to work with students in a classroom, and I was really hungry to learn all about the nuances of special education.
In some ways, we think, 2 years, it feels like that could be so long. It's going to go by in the blink of an eye, as they say. It really will go by quickly, and you're going to be so invigorated and so excited about what you're learning that 1 month rolls to the next month. The next thing you know, a semester's gone. Then you're into the next semester and you're learning new things. So when you look at the 2 years, it's really an investment that's going to pay dividends.
I think there's a benefit to being a male in the elementary setting because a lot of my special education students are male. It definitely gives them a male role model to look up to in that sense.
If there is that little voice inside of you that's calling you to something, it's calling you for a chance to be that someone special. And when you do that, I promise you, you will be forever changed. You're going to change the lives of just not a child with special needs. You're going to have a profound impact that will ripple across their families. It will ripple out into the communities. And you'll realize that what you've done is you weren't just someone special to one person. You were someone special to an entire community of people.
Our BED Exceptional Students in Elementary Education program is perfect for those who want to live on Oahu and attend classes full-time. This program provides the richest, most innovative teacher preparation experience you can have. Our BED in Early Childhood and Early Childhood Special Education is the only statewide dual licensure special education program available at the undergraduate level. So if you already have a degree and need a part-time program option because you need to balance multiple roles such as family, work, and school, then our post-baccalaureate certificate in special education is our most flexible program option. Finally, our Master of Education in Teaching dual certification program is the perfect all-in-one program for those who want to earn their master's degree while also obtaining licensure in general education and special education. And so in terms of relationships that you're going to have with their families and their community, and just the knowing at the end of the day that you are making a real difference, that's what special education can really give you. I always think of it in terms of it's not, loving what you teach, it's loving who you teach.